Hello everyone, Sons and Doc 2, and welcome to another mod overview, this time on Neverwhere. A mod that's pretty much just not exactly a dimension, but sort of a different approach. I would say it's maybe similar to Parallel World in a way, if you checked out that 1.7.10 mod I covered. And there is a few others for 1.14 that are kind of similar to it. But yeah, pretty much it's kind of like that, where it's not exactly another dimension, but you have access to, I guess, another version of the overworld. In the fact that, obviously, if you have access to a portable hole, which I think are probably just things that spawn around the world every so often, possibly maybe similar to dimensional doors, or maybe taint, I guess, in some ways, and you just happen to come across that, or you just create one with a nugget of regret, which I'm not too sure how you get, other than maybe from a nether was, or possibly something else once the mod is expanded, at least I'm assuming it will be. We do have a creative teleporter that'll do basically the same thing as getting us through a portable hole. If I just happen to, I guess, spawn this in creative, you can see it pretty much spreads in a way, I guess, sort of. Kind of like a virus mod of sorts. Otherwise though, if we just happen to go through it, we'll end up at pretty much the same biome, or the same location it would seem. We'll actually try going out and see if the coordinates are the same. Which they are supposed to be. Yeah, so pretty much the same coordinates, it's just obviously an alternate version of where we were. We get a night vision potion, so we can see here. Not too much difference, honestly. It's not that easy to tell. I would just say it's very dark blue in a way, sort of the alternate environment you're in. So obviously it's very dark, a lot of, I guess, strong blindness in a way you could put it as. But obviously that's never was, sorry, which is obviously falling health. I'm assuming it's just supposed to be a silhouette of sorts. So it just appears. If we happen to defeat one though, let's just see what drops. Star sound, and they do drop a negative regret. So I'm assuming for the most part you will just find these in the world, similar to how the images are, possibly. I'm assuming this is just what it looks like inside the dimension, and this is just one that just happened to have spawned, or they just spawned it in for the sake of testing. Otherwise, there is configs though. Yes, thank you very much. So you've got the spawn threshold for experience level for the Neverwhere to spawn near a player. So I'm assuming that's possibly just a chance of sorts, or just the level at which it is. I'm not sure if that means actually just experience level for the Neverwhere. Oh, okay, so it does by experience. Okay, I hadn't worked that out until now. Obviously there's another for level 10, there's another for level 15 for approaching it, and then there's one for attacking. Otherwise there is obviously a way for you to tweak the actual placing of a block in the Neverwhere, so I'm assuming that's just if I happen to... Oh, okay, so I'm now out of it, apparently. Interesting. So if we go back in, not too sure on that. I'm assuming that's obviously of the portable hole blocks, which is what I thought at first, but just to be safe. Let's see, breaking a block. The buffer limit on a given chunk that'll queue up the ability for it to be dumped into the Neverwhere. You've got a whitelist of blocks that I'm assuming are allowed to be converted, and a whitelist of those that can't. A blacklist, obviously, of certain blocks that can't. Already is obviously the Neverwhere portal, so it can't consume itself. An anvil, bedrock, coal block, diamond block, emerald block, so a bunch of storage blocks, a few others like coal, clay, ores, and otherwise. And you can actually see that also collects any you can't place in the Neverwhere or be consumed. So you can place blocks in the Neverwhere of this type. So we will get thrown out as well. Every so often, the portal spawning on a growing sapling, the chance of that being the case. The portal spawn in frequency, so obviously that's, I'm assuming, if it's expanding, or a chance of it appearing upon the player. And then there's obviously the average ticks in which it'll boot you back to the overworld instead of you just staying there. So there isn't a typical time. I'm assuming if you set this to 0, it would make it so you can't go back. I'll actually see if that's the case. Yes, I would like for that to be the case, thank you. Okay then. For some reason Notepad++ wants me to do that, which is awkward. And it's crashed, well that's nice. But either way, obviously if you want to have sort of odd occurrences in your worlds, or just, I guess, something else to witness that probably might be expanded upon a bit more in the future, then yeah, if Notepad will work. Let's go back to the beginning. But yeah, otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.